Yashodanandana ISKCON founder Acharya Jagadguru Sri Bhakti Swami Srila Prabhupada ki Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajagacharya Stotra Sita Sishimad Divine This Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada ki Ananta Kodi Vaishnava ki Ramachandra Srila Harinasa Kura ki Friends, go Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Siva Sari Gaura Bhakti Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopal Gopina Shyama Radha Kunda Giri Garavadana Ki Jai Vrindavan Dan Ki Jai Mathura Dan Ki Jai Navadvip Mayapur Dan Ki Jai Jagannath Puri Dan Ki Jai Jamuna Mai Ki Jai Devagis Mai Ki Jai Tugasi Devi Ki Jai Bhakti Devi ki jai, Samaveta Bhaktivinoda ki jai, Nitai Guru ki jai. All glories assembled. All glories assembled. All glories assembled. All glories to Shri Guru, Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vijayaguru. Meditator Swami, Shri Krishna, Guru Shri Gauranga Karuna Sakti. Narayana Namaskritya Narachaiva Naruttamam Divim Sarasvatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Mudiraye Nashta Prayu Sarvabhesu Ityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Suluki Bhaktir Bhavati Dvaistiki Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Nagyana Tirantasya Dhyanandana Salakaya Chakchunaginitam Jena Tasmi Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manodisam Sakitam Jena Vayam Pakadam Adam Vidati Swaradam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Tapadakam Sri Guru Vaishnava Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagara Raghunattam Vitam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saritam Krishna Chaitanya Deva Shri Radha Krishna Paramahansa Sahagara Sri Sakarika He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpati Gopisa Gopika Kantarada Kantaram Sudhi Taptakam Chanaguna Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Visava Siti Devi Pranavati Madhipye Vanchakal Pataru Hascha Pipa Siti Devi Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavyo Namaha Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gaura Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 9, Chapter 11. Lord Ramachandra rules the world. Text 18. Text number 18. And 36. Tata Urdam Brahmacharyam Dharyam Ayuput Prabhu Ta Trayoda Sabda Sahashram Agni Hotram Akanditam Tata thereafter Urudhvam after Modasitas going into the earth Brahmacharyam complete celibacy Dharayan observing Ajuhot performed a ritualistic ceremony and sacrifice. Prabhu Lord Ramachandra Trayodasa Abda Sahashram for 13,000 years. Agnihotram, the sacrifice known as Agnihotra Jagya. Akanditam, without ceasing. Translation. After Mother Sita entered the earth, Lord Ramachandra observed complete celibacy and performed an uninterrupted Agnihotra Jagya for 13,000 years. After the completion of the 13,000 Jagya, while he was doing the Jagya, he would mold Sita and keep by his side. Left side. After he finished performing the Jagya, all those images of Sita became live. That means you have 13,000 Sitas. So they are called Jagya Sitas because they came from Jagya. So Ramachandra has 13,000 Jagya Sitas, then original Sita 1. So 13,000 and 1 plus 13,000. 1 plus 13,000. Because they are Jagya Sitas. So they became live. Oh. And all of them, 13,000, came before the Lord. Want to sleep with you. No, I'm married only one guy. We are sitters. We are sitters. We sat with you, so we are your wife. So what do you do? 13,000 wives want to sleep with you. What do you do? Where will you run to? They will run with you. Anywhere you run to, they will run with you. Anyway, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is omnipotent, omniscient. So he can do anything. So he told them, okay, let us do one thing. This lifetime, I promise one wife. Now that I have additional 13,000, So what I will do is, this lifetime, I will sleep with this one. I'm going to come back again, then I will sleep with all of you. So, when Ramachandra came back as Krishna, this is Krishna Brajendra Nanda. He is Leela Purushottam. Krishna is Leela Purushottam. As Leela Purushottam, he has Jagyasitas. He has Muni. The Munis who have been doing austerity there in the forest became attracted to him. They saw his beauty, became attracted. So they are also there. Jagasitas are there. The Munis also there. The gopis he came with from Goloka here. Also there. So when you see Krishna dancing with the gopis, there are divisions. Not only one group, there are divisions. So the Jagyasita joined with Krishna as gopis. The Munis also became gopis, and the gopis came out from Goloka. They all joined together in Vrindavan. That is a place for unity. Everything comes together. So Krishna, Leela Purushottam, enjoy with all of them. So the point is, Hanuman stood Mahabhagyas Tat Seva Sokam Anbabut Shubahuni Sahasrani Vatsaranam Avignakam. But Hanuman is much more fortunate. For many thousands of years, he has enjoyed serving the Lord constantly, without obstruction. Hanuman served Lord Ramachandra without obstruction and constantly. So this means 13,000 years Hanuman served Lord Ramachandra. How many years? 13,000 years. After Sita Devi disappeared. And before that time, Hanuman served Lord Ramachandra. So who can calculate? That is Hanuman. According to Ramayana, Hanuman stayed with Lord Ramachandra on this earth for more than 11,000 years. Srimad Bhagavatam, however, says that he served his Lord directly for more than 13,000 years. More than 13,000 years. After Mother Sita entered the earth, Lord Ramachandra observed complete celibacy and performed an uninterrupted Agnihotra for 13,000 years. Without transgressing the religious principles, Lord Ramachandra, whose lotus feet are worshipped by devotees in meditation, enjoy with all the paraphernalia of transcendental pleasure for as long as needed. Hanuman remained with Lord Ramachandra all this time. Hanuman served the Lord all the time. He is the most powerful person. When he was just a child, the demigods favored him with several wonderful benedictions. Thus he became immune to old age and death. Hanuman never dies. He never dies. He never changes his body. Hanuman never changes his body. Now the money never changes his body. The Pandavas never change his body. Dhira Maharaj didn't change his body. So we have deathless person to prove that the soul is eternal. We have proof physically, physical proof. The soul never dies. Death is the body. Birth, death, old age, disease is the body, not the soul. Hanuman's unique strength and his other qualities mentioned in this verse, and the next enhance his unimpeded service to Lord Ramachandra. Hanuman's service is unimpeded, uninterrupted, constantly. He is a symbol of service personified. Out of 9 limbs of Bhakti, we have 9 exceptional devotees who the perfection, like Swami is chanting. Hanuman is service. That's Hanuman. Unimpeded service. Nothing that there is no excuse for Hanuman. It is service, no excuse. In fact, Hanuman represent. He is the what they call original mediator. Hanuman is original mediator. These days we have mediators who are taking money. They don't solve anyone's problem. Mediators simply sit with you and ask you to talk with each other. Hanuman does the work directly. Hanuman, he does the work directly. Lord Bharat, he took a vow. If Lord Ramachandra did not come back this day to take the throne, I will commit suicide. That's the vow he took. I will commit suicide. I cannot be on the throne. My brothers should be on the throne. The throne is meant for my brother. We are to support him. So I cannot be. My duty is to support. So I will wait outside the kingdom until he comes back. Then I will give everything to him. And if he doesn't come after 13 years, how many years? How many years? 14 years. I will commit suicide. 14 years, Ramachandra had not returned. So what do we do? But I look at the time. People gathered. A dilemma, what to do? Ramachandra came after 14, not 14. After 14 he came. And Bharat look at the time. They have to go. The whole city gathered. Nobody can stop him from his vow. And nobody can fool Ramachandra. Please come now, your brother is going to. Please, the Lord, please come and save your brother. He's going to live now because. So what to do? Only Hanuman came to resolve it. His verdict perfect. Your brother is coming just now. He is resolving making arrangement for Vibhishan to rule Lanka. He's making the arrangement. After this, he's coming just tomorrow. So although it is a time, according to astrological calculation, the time has not passed yet. You wait till tomorrow in that day. Everything will resolve. Jai Hanuman ki. Only Hanuman. Whenever there is difficulty, which is unresolved, Hanuman goes there and make it happen. Who is going to go to Lanka to deliver the message to Sitadevi? Who is going to go? Everybody look each other who want to cross this vast ocean. How are you going to cross it? How? Who has the strength to cross the ocean? So vast and so deep. Who is going to cross? How are you going to cross it? Use aircraft. The monkeys were having aircraft that time. They have. Only Hanuman can do without aircraft. He himself is aircraft. Better than that, because he can. Our aircraft has crashes. Hanuman never crash. He will crash everything. Yeah. Hanuman crashes everything. He will crush everything, even iron. Hanuman can bend it with his hand. Yes. Hanuman. See his body? It's harder than iron. He can break iron. Iron cannot break him. Hanuman can break iron. But iron cannot break him. One day during the battle, Sugriva was fighting with one Ravana's son. They have no weapon, but they have weapons. The demons have the weapon. The monkeys have no weapon. Their weapon was a chunk of mountains or trees. That's their weapon. But the demon, they have terrible, demonic, formidable weapons. How will you fight somebody with a weapon? You have no weapon. How will you fight? But they fought. So, this day, Sugriva was engaged in the battle with one of the sons with mystic power. He's on the armored car. You know, armored car. In the military car. That's what they use in fighting. And he was gaining strength. He was gaining strength. He has weapons. So Sugriva's strength was going down. Hanuman was fighting in a different place. He was in a different section, demolishing like Yamaraj. He was demolishing everybody who was present. Like a wild wind.
as he was fighting there, Krishna told Arjuna Bhagavad Gita, while you are fighting your enemy, think of me. Is it easy? Is it easy to do like that? You would think of enemy, you won't think about a mantra to use with a weapon. That's what you think. But Krishna said, think of me. While they are doing all that. Is it in Bhagavad Gita? Only Hanuman can do that. So while he was fighting, you see, he had real terrible fighting. He was rallying the whole field. At the same time, he could see his brother is in danger. Hanuman jumped from there and came. That time, almost Sugriva was going to, almost Hanuman descended, pushing back. He was in the front. In 1 minute, he raised this man with the Amorka, he raised him out and brought him down. That was the end. He turned him into powder with the machine. Everything was powdered. That was it. Then he went back to. So Sugriva has to take break to regain himself. Yes. Of all the characters, no, there's no one like Hanuman. Hanuman is the greatest. So right from the childhood, as soon as Hanuman was born, he saw the sun rising over his head and thought it to be some ripe fruit hanging from a tree. He jumped out to catch it. He wanted to swallow the sun. If he swallowed the sun, what will happen? So, and would have done so had Indra not intervened to protect the sun by hurling the thunderbolt weapon, striking Hanuman in the jaw and falling him unconscious to the earth. See Hanuman's jaw? Because of thunderbolt of Indra, he hit him, so he fell. From the sky he came down. And then Hanuman's father became very angry. Hanuman's father, Vayu, greatly angered, decided to withhold the force of breath all over the universe. And all the denizens of the universe began to suffocate. Vayu refused to move. No oxygen. How will you survive? Who will survive? Was angry that his son was dealt with in that way. To save the universal population, Brahma and the other chief demigods came to Hanuman, revived him, and granted him various benedictions. Hanuman is free of all fear. He maintains great vows, and he performs auspicious deeds. Outstanding among heroes, he is an exceptional servant of the Lord Raghus. Among the vows Hanuman took, the greatest was his strict celibacy. His auspicious deed included thoroughly studying all the Vedic literatures and acquiring the skills of a poet. Hanuman is a poet. Studied the scriptures, strict, powerful celibate. His heroism was proven by his exploit in the battle. He was a hero in every sense of the word. As described by Bharat Muni, the authority of on poetry. He said, Dana Viram Dharma Viram Yudha Viram Tatai Vacha Rasam Viram Api Praha Brahma Tribidam Evahi. Lord Brahma has defined three kinds of Dhira. Dhira, hero. The hero in charity, the hero in religion, and the hero in battle. There is also a mood of personal reciprocation called Dhira or heroism. Hanuman stands for all. In charity, in dharma, and fighting. Hanuman. Yes. With playful disregard, he jumped across thousands of miles of fathomless ocean. Expertly in the capital of the Rakshasa king, he comforted Sita in her distress. Understand? We mentioned before that he is what? Original mediator. He resolved the issue with Bharat. He resolved the issue of crossing the ocean. He resolved the issue of comforting Sita Devi. And he resolved also the dilemma of getting the help to heal Lakshmana. That's Hanuman. He boldly threatened his enemies, burned Lanka, and destroyed its citadel. When he brought back news of Sita, he received his master's deep embrace. Ramachandra embraced Hanuman. This is how a disciple should be. The disciples should do service to the point of giving pleasure to the spiritual master. He said tears, embrace, and patting the hair. That's a disciple. That is? Disciple. Yes. Not just by initiation and changing name. That is not a disciple. And becoming a source of distraction for the spiritual master. Not disciple. So Hanuman audaciously challenged Ravana and the other Rakshasas by killing every one Ravana sent to stop him from destroying the Ashoka grove. Every single person that comes, Ravana sent the Hanuman kill all of them. He killed 4 of his sons. So Indrajit was very careful. He will have become the 5th one. First, 80,000 Rakshasa soldiers. Hanuman killed 80,000 Rakshasa soldiers. Then, the great demon, Jambumali. Then, the 7 sons of Ravana's ministers, 5 commanders of Ravana's armies, and Ravana's son, known as Akshaya Kumara. When Hanuman delivered to Lord Ramachandra the news that Sita was saved, the Lord was extremely pleased with him. In text 13 and 44, Prahlad just listed Hanuman's accomplishment in order of increasing importance. Each additional deed was a more significant reason for Ramachandra's accepting Hanuman as his personal associate. It was Hanuman who acted as his Lord's best carrier. His tail serving as a royal white umbrella. Hanuman's tail is umbrella. Hanuman's back is flat, not like a monkey. His back is flat like this for carrying Ramachandra. And why not just say one service and feel, yes, I have done it. That is not Hanuman. Yes. You cook a rice and beans in the kitchen. For the whole day. What do you do? Oil and pepper. You boil them together. Is it not? What do you do after that for the whole day? I want to know. What do you do after that? Tell me now, I want to know. Is it not? That is not Hanuman. Hanuman is a devotee who is constantly in service, and his service is unimpeded. So while he is carrying the Lord on his back, that is not all. Hanuman carried the Lord on his back. He used his tail as umbrella. Yes, it's an umbrella. Not just carry him, the sun is beating him. What else can I do? I have done my partner. I'm carrying you now. What else? That is not Hanuman. Hanuman is complete in his service. Hanuman is the best of all the Lord's carriers, including Garuda. Garuda does not have. Do you see Garuda having an umbrella on Vishnu? No. Hanuman had umbrella on the head. When his master needed to travel from Kiskinda to the southern shore of the ocean, Hanuman carried him all the way on his broad, his broad, beautiful, soft back. Broad, soft, and beautiful back. That's Hanuman. Service. Not dry. Not dry service. Service which gives complete satisfaction to the master. That is service. That is the service that brings also automatic blessing on us. That you don't need to. Hanuman never asked the Lord, give me blessing. Have you ever seen that anywhere? Have you ever seen anywhere Hanuman is begging, give me blessing? Hanuman is only begging, give me service. In the modern times, people take the liberty to carry umbrellas of any color they like. But traditionally, only kings were allowed to use white umbrellas. To equip Lord Ramachandra with his symbol of royalty while in the forest, where manufactured umbrellas were not available, Hanuman provided his own white tail. Hanuman took a major part in building the bridge to Lanka, and he inspired the monkey labor force by hurling the largest boulders into the place. Of all the devotees who served the Lord in constructing the bridge, Hanuman is the greatest. In fighting Ravana, Hanuman the greatest. In everything, that's Hanuman. Yes. He fulfilled the desires of Vibhishan. He destroyed the military force of the Rakshasas And he had the special power to deliver the healing herb called Visalia Karani. Visalia Karani. Vibhishan, even though Ravana's brother, always wanted to become a servant of Lord Ramachandra. Early on, Hanuman furthered Vibhishan's cause by telling the Lord about his saintly behavior. When Vibhishan came, there was a lot of argument, suspicion. No, he's a Rakshasa. Kill him. Don't take him. Yeah, demon. No, you cannot trust demon. No, he has come to come and check our strength. Hanuman glorified Vibhishan. He described the saintly quality of Vibhishan to Ramachandra. Vibhishan's daughter also is saintly. She is also saintly, like her father. She is the only one who daily comes to Sita Devi when her uncle sends the Rakshasas to come and harass Sita Devi. Sometimes Ravana came to Asoka garden and created a Ramachandra. They have missed this part. Created Ramachandra and slaughtered him into pieces. Hey, Sita Devi, oh my Lord. She was crying. So Ravana came and said, see, the person I'm waiting for is gone. So are you coming to my bed today? Oh, really? Are you so foolish that you see the person I'm waiting for is dead? What will you do? Tonight you come? Anyway, I'm waiting for you. When he left, Vibhishan's daughter came. Don't mind him. Don't mind him. I know he is my uncle. I know him. Don't mind him. What is this? His trick. Your husband is the Supreme Lord. Nobody can kill him. He is there waiting, making arrangement to come. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay. You see? She's the only one. Vibhishan cannot come to her for many reasons, but his daughter can come to her. She is coming there as one of the Rakshasas to come and try. So Ravana is happy. He did not know. He didn't know that. he has a spy. Well, right there. Before his nose. That he didn't know. So he was thinking that she's going there to go and threaten her for his own favor. It was opposite. Don't mind my uncle. He's a cheater. He just play all those tricks. Your husband is not the person you can bring and kill like that. Don't mind. So Sita Devi gets some solace. The second person is Hanuman, who gives solace to the second person. But every day she's there with Sita Devi. Every day she's there with Sita Devi. Hanuman was not staying in Lanka. How did he get to know the saintly qualities of Vibhishan? Tell me. Was he living with Vibhishan? He didn't know. How did Hanuman know Vibhishan? He's describing his saintly qualities to. How long did he stay there? How long did he stay there? He made him when he was sleeping. So there was no discussion. The person who was awake was the goddess of Lanka. She's at the gate, and Hanuman killed her. And there was a prophecy that the day this person will be killed, that's the end of this city. And who killed it was Hanuman. The Hanuman who did that. The one he came was a tiny monkey. When he came, yeah, it's an espionage. Yeah, he came as a tiny monkey. Not a big animal, he was very tiny. So as he entered the gate, the guardian was there, looking at, hey, monkey is coming. Cannot come. Hanuman killed her and enter the city. That's how he's able to enter. Nobody can enter there. Not even Indra can dare think of doing it. What Hanuman did, killed the guardian and entered there and supervised everything completely. Completely. He went everywhere. He saw Ravana sleeping there with his 10 head. His bed is like this. Yes. From the So Hanuman was looking at him. So you are the one, so sinful. Death is waiting for you. Only Hanuman can do that. The act of Hanuman mentioned up to this point correspond to those narrated in Sri Ramayana, in this case Kinda Kanda and Sundara Kanda. From here on, beginning with the phrase Raksho Bala Vinasa Krit, destroyer of the Rakshasas military force. Hanuman is the destroyer of the Rakshasa force, says Hanuman. Sita Pramodana, encourager of Sita. Hanuman in the Yuddha Kanda are briefly described. Srila Sanatana Goswami assumed that his readers were familiar with Valmiki's Ramayana and therefore left out the further details of these stories to avoid needlessly increasing the size of his book. He was able to bring the help from Gandhamandana mountain not only once but twice. Hanuman brought twice, not only once. And because of this, he had to defeat an army of Gandharvas, uproot the entire mountain because he couldn't distinguish which plant was the correct one, and swiftly run before it was too late. When Hanuman was asked to go and bring he was in ecstasy to go. See, he forgot to ask which of the trees the one I should bring. He forgot until he got there before he realized, I didn't ask. There are so many trees, say, but which one I should bring? Anyway, let's go. Exactly. Let's go. That is Hanuman. So he's an addict in service. That's Hanuman. He was the very life of his soldiers, always giving great pleasure to his divine Lord and the Lord's younger brother Lakshmana. He devotedly served as carrier for them both. Supremely intelligent and valorous, he brought victory for Lord Ramachandra. He added to the spotless fame of his Lord, who killed the king of the Rakshasas. It was Hanuman who encouraged Mother Sita, and by the Lord's order, this Hanuman, the one true recipient of his master's favor, still lives in this world, though unable to be a separation from the Lord. Ramachandra left Hanuman here deliberately. Not that he forgot him. Not that he forgot him. He left Hanuman here so he can continue with his service. He left Hanuman here to continue with his service. After describing this, Prahlad next mentions the reward Hanuman enjoyed for his service. When Ramachandra was anointed king of Ayodhya, he particularly favored Hanuman by presenting him Mother Sita's gold necklace. More than this, he granted Hanuman unflinching pure devotion to him. Why did not return with Ramachandra to the eternal Ayodhya in Vaikuntha along with the other residents of the kingdom? The answer is that his Lord specifically asked him to stay behind on earth. Admeshwara means his own Lord, and it also means Lord of all Atmas. In other words, by staying in this world, Hanuman gave all its inhabitants a much better chance to take to the path of pure devotional service. Lord Ramachandra ordered Hanuman to make this severe sacrifice because the Lord wanted to bestow such mercy on the conditioned souls. Living in separation from the Lord is Hanuman's most difficult and glorious service. Hanuman keeps himself alive by constantly hearing the glories of Lord Ramachandra. Staying by the side of the Lord's deity, he is present even today with the same splendor as always. In the Kim Purusha Varsa, Kim Purusha Varsa is Jambudvip. Jambudvip is not physical now. You don't see a Jambudvip. Hanuman is there in Kim Purusha. Kim means what? Purusha, person. Are they persons? That's it. Are they persons? Kinara. Are they human beings? Are they human? Kinara. Kim Purusha. Yes. So that is it. Because it looks like a monkey and they can talk and they walk like human. They don't have four hands like a monkey. They have 2 hands. So the name is Kim Purusha or Kinara. That's how they got their name. So here in Kim Purusha, Hanuman is there. Hanuman and Artisena. They are living there. Hanuman says in Kim Purusha Loka, near the permanently installed deity of Lord Ram. He regularly worshipped that deity in various ways, offering the same personal services he used to perform when together with his Lord. Therefore, there is no difference. Hanuman worshipped the deity exactly as he worshipped the Lord physically. Hello? Is that how you do? Huh? Is that how we worship our deities? Thank you. Yes, I can blast. Thank you. I think also you see for you want to blast you also. So that is Hanuman. My dear king, in Kim Purusha Varasa, the great devotee Hanuman is always engaged with the inhabitant of that land in devotional service to Lord Ramachandra, the elder brother of Lakshmana, and dear husband of Sita Devi. A host of Gandharvas is always engaged in chanting the glories of Lord Ramachandra. That chanting is always extremely auspicious. Hanuman and Artisena, the chief person in Kim Purusa Varsa, constantly hear those glories with complete attention. Hanuman chant various mantras for Ramachandra. My dear spiritual master, Hanuman's greatness is well known from scriptural statements, like the chief of the monkeys, because the chief of monkeys became perfect by acting as the Lord's servant. His attitude is a proof of the Lord's mercy. Hanuman gave the mercy that there's no time Hanuman does not see Ramachandra directly. Because the deity he worships is person. It's a person like this. Person. Hanuman worship made the Lord. Although it's deity, make him a person. So he does not feel, oh, there's no Lord Ramachandra. He see the Lord directly. Talk with the Lord directly. So the Lord left him here to continue his service. Any time you see Hanuman, the deity of Hanuman is always tall, is it not? Why is that? Why is that? Hanuman is a signal that Lord Ramachandra is here. Lord Ramachandra is here. I asked you a question, you never answered me. How did he know about musicians he never associated with? That he's glorifying his beautiful, wonderful qualities to Ramachandra. How did he get that? That was my question. I don't think I forgot.
I had to ask me.
Everything about Vibhishan is Ram. Everywhere is Ram. That is a consciousness of Vibhishan. Although he lived with a demon, he's not a demon. He is a devotee. Why? He constantly have the image of the Lord in his mind. That's what made a difference. Demon is not differentiated by 10 heads. Of course, some demons are different, like Rakshasas are different. How will you know Hirakasipu and Hirayaksha are demons? How will you know? By their body? No. You look at the Nisinghadev and Hirakasipu. Who look more beautiful? Yes, he look more beautiful than us. But is he beautiful? His quality is beautiful? No. He's demonic. He's a demon. So it's not just the future. The character, the consciousness makes one. Make the difference. That's a Hanuman. Although Hanuman obtained from the son of Dasarat the boon of liberation without striving for it, he never wanted to accept liberation without the opportunity to serve. To Hanuman, I offer my obeisances. You will certainly know glories of his that I haven't mentioned. Why not go to Kim Purusha Varsa? See him yourself and be enlivened. There in Kim Purusha Varsa, Narada saw Hanuman absorbed in worshipping Lord Ramachandra's lotus feet with varied items from the forest, as if serving the Lord personally as before. He's serving the Lord personally as he was serving the Lord. Hanuman's mood of worship was so powerful. He could hardly remember he was standing in front of the Lord's installed deity. He felt as if living with the Lord in the forest just as before. This is Hanuman's deity worship. That is Hanuman. He knows nothing but service. If you ask Hanuman, what is today?
Service.
Thank you. Hanuman, what is today? What is the time? He does not know. The only thing he knows is Ram. That's what. Only Ram he knows. He doesn't know time or date or. Only Ram Hanuman knows. It's fixed. So one day in Dwarka, want to hear?
Yes, sir.
Lord Krishna told Hanuman, Garuda, he told Garuda, can you go and bring me Hanuman here? Hanuman, Garuda. Hanuman was in meditation. Ram, 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 Ram. So he tried, Ram. It was deep. Ram. And Hanuman came back. Yes, Lord Krishna is calling you. The moment Hanuman heard Garuda say, Lord Krishna is calling you, he whipped him with his tail. Garuda flew from, not flew, he was drawn from Kiskindha to Dwarka. He fell before Lord Krishna. Lord Krishna is sitting in the asana. He fell there. Lord Krishna said, what happened? What happened to you? So we asked him, what happened to you? You told me to go and bring Hanuman. So I told him, Krishna is calling for you. The result is that he whipped me with his tail, and I'm here. So he threw me from there to here, right before, no mistake, it didn't fall here and there. Direct. Yes, directly there. So Lord Krishna said, you made a mistake. Don't tell Hanuman Krishna. He doesn't know. He doesn't know. Hanuman does not know Krishna. He only knows Ramachandra. So please go back. This time tell him Ramachandra is calling for you. So Garuda went back. Ram. Where is Ram? He's in Dwarka. Oh, immediately he stood up. Yes, the Lord is calling. Ramachandra is calling for. He got up. Garuda said, no, sit on my back. Garuda say, go. We will meet there. Go. So Garuda started going. Before he reached there, Hanuman was there. How do you get here? Hanuman was there. So when Krishna saw Hanuman was coming, immediately he turned to Ramachandra. He told Balaram, Lakshman. So Sita Devi and other queens go back. Went back to Ashram. So when Hanuman came, he saw Ramachandra sitting there. Said they were talking. So Garuda was shocked when he came. What is this? What am I seeing? He said, a dream? No. And everything was close. Krishna came back to himself. Garuda, he wanted to see Ramachandra. That's why I show you. I show you that. So, Hanuman is a glorious devotee of Ramachandra. And you can pray to him today to help us become a good devotee, a good servant, good devotee. He is very, very merciful, very, very kind, very kind. So Prahlad was talking, this is Prahlad talking about Hanuman. Now Hanuman is going to talk about the Pandavas. Wonderful. He's going to talk about Pandavas. So when Narada Muni came, as he was descending from the sky, he started singing. Raghupati Raghava Rajanam Patita Pavana Sitaram. Hanuman jumped to the sky, met him, they clapping, they were dancing in the sky. Narada Muni was trying to hold his veena so it doesn't fall. They were dancing there in the sky just to hear Ram. That is his feast. He jumped up there from the sky. After a long time, they struggled, they managed to come down. And they came down. Then he gave Narada Muni a seat to sit. After he saw the deity of Ramachandra that he was worshipping, when Narada Muni was chanting, then they sat down comfortably. And then Narada Muni started to glorify him, as he heard from Prahlad. He was there. Hanuman, don't talk me, don't tell me this. Why have you come to disturb me? I am not a devotee. I didn't have the mercy of the Lord. If I have him, why he left me here? He took all his associates, those whom he loved. He took them. He left me here because I'm not a devotee. I have not pleased the Lord. This is why he thinks. This is how Hanuman thinks. I have not pleased the Lord. That's why he left me. Those who satisfy him with service, he took them, but just left here to suffer material pangs. Hanuman never suffered because he is not different from the Lord. There is no time Hanuman is different from the Lord. Now he's going to glorify the Pandavas. So sweet. But you are tired.
No, I'm not tired.
I have seen. It's because I said it, that's why they come. I already saw. Narada cried out in joy, "Glory to you, Sri Raghunath, to the beloved of Sri Janaki. Oh glories to the elder brother of Sri Lakshmana." Hanuman had this, delighted to hear glorify the names of the Lord. He worshipped. Hanuman jumped from where he stood and caught hold of Narada by the neck, the sky. Standing in the sky, Narada was overjoyed. With his feet, he danced. And with his hands, he wiped away the flood of loving tears from the eyes of the Lord of monkeys, Hanumanji. Sharing Hanuman's unique mood of loving ecstasy, Narada spoke in a loud voice. See, Narada said, "Oh, blessed one, truly you are the dearest devotee of the Supreme Lord. Today, just by seeing you, I too have become dear to the Lord." Sri Parikshit said, "In the blink of an eye, Hanuman became sober and bowed down to show respect to the sage among the demigods. Hanuman greeted him with reverence and brought him to the temple of Ramachandra, the hero of the Raghus, so that Narada could offer obeisances. Narada paid respect to the Lord in Hanuman's temple, and Hanuman carefully arranged for Narada to be seated. Narada felt he had now obtained an amazing treasure, born from pure love for the Lord. He picked up his veena and spoke. After offering prostrate obeisances to the deity of Ramachandra, Narada felt multiple ecstasies, which involuntarily appeared in his body as trembling, perspiration, horripilation, and choking of his voice. In such a condition, he started to play his veena, but he could not produce even a note. Instead, he began leaning on the veena, fearing he would fall to the ground. So wonderful. So wonderful. Sri Narada said, "You are the greatest recipient of the mercy of the Supreme Lord. No one can compare to you. Aha! You are always immersed in the ocean of ecstatic worship of the Lord, enjoying it as newer and newer at every moment. You are the Lord's servant, his friend, his carrier, his seat, his flag, his umbrella, his canopy, his fan. You are his headband, his advisor, his doctor, his general, his best helper, the expander of his infinite glories." That is Hanuman. Hanuman is what? The best of servants, the friend, his carrier, his seat, his flag, his umbrella, his canopy, his fan. Yes, I forgot to mention this. I mentioned it, Damodara, I mentioned it, but here I forgot, now I remember. Hanuman's tail as an umbrella on the head, and at the same time, the fan to cool down the Lord's body. Yes, standing there. Here Narada summarizes Prahlad's description of Hanuman's glories. Hanuman served Lord Ramachandra in various ways. As the Lord's friend, he enjoys the Lord's confidence and affection. Unless Hanuman had this special relationship with Lord Ram, the Lord would never have dispatched him to Lanka to deliver his message and his ring to Sita, because of the qualities, their relationship. Having surrendered yourself entirely to the Lord, having received his highest mercy, having dedicated your life to topics of his transcendental glories, you always increase the bliss of the devotees sheltered by him. You are the best of saints, greater even than others like Garuda. Indeed, your devotion for the Lord is absolutely pure, for you consider nothing more valuable than the pleasure of serving him. You delighted all his devotees by speaking to that best of generous lords, please this world. Even though liberation destroys the bondage of material existence, I have no desire for liberation, in which I will forget that you are the master and I am your servant. Sri Parikshit said, Hanuman was now burning in a fire of separation from his master, the Supreme Lord, and the fuel of hearing of the special mercy of the Lord's lotus feet had brought that fire to a blaze. For a while, he cried sorrowfully, and then, calmed by the sage, he spoke. Want to hear now?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes. Sri Hanuman said, "O best of sages, why are you doing this to such a wretch, devoid of the lotus feet of Sriman Ramachandra? Why do you make me cry by reminding me of how the Lord has neglected me? If I am really the Lord's servant, then why did he forcibly abandon me when he took with him to his spiritual kingdom his dear devotees, including Sugriva and all the residents of Kosala? You are very kind to me, because I have had the good fortune to engage in his service. You conclude that the Lord has given me his favor. But now he has descended to Mathura Puri, where he displays the summit of his opulences and powers. All the mercy he has shown me cannot equal even a speck of the mercy he has shown the saintly Pandavas, any more than a molecule of earth can equal Mount Sumeru. By sending poison, are you hearing? Hanuman is talking about Pandavas. By sending poison and many other calamities, one after another, to trouble the Pandavas from their childhood, the Lord deliberately showed their determination, their religion, their fame, their wisdom, their devotion, and their ecstatic love. He acted as their servant, their advisor, messenger, charioteer, and court attendant. He kept watch for them at night, followed them on processions, and even offered them prayers and obeisances. Dr. Kesa offered obeisances to Yudhishthira Maharaj. Out of his affectionate concern for them, what would the Lord not do? He was even taking the combined roles of their servant, companion, and dearest friend, and they took the same roles for him. Because the Lord resides constantly with the Pandavas, their capital city had become like a sacred forest where great sages perform austerities. And residing in that city are what won the same pious benefit as performing severe austere act of penance. Sri Parsi said, upon hearing this word, Sri Narada became uncontrollably eager to see the lotus feet of Krishna. He simply wanted to go to Dwarka and live there forever. He stood up, sat down, and stood up again. He danced enthusiastically, filled with inner joy, and made loud cries. Hanuman's heart was immersed in transcendental taste from speaking about the Pandavas, with his ecstasy raised even higher by Narada's dancing. He continued to speak about the topics. Sri Hanuman said, all the calamities that befell the Pandavas were most auspicious and desirable, because those calamities made the personality of Godhead anxious to join the Pandavas quickly. Oh, Pandavas, pure love has subdued you. Ignoring discrimination and etiquette, you engaged my Lord as your messenger and charioteer. Ha! You Pandavas must know some transcendental head or tantra or mantra that can enchant the most powerful enchanter. Parisi Maharaj said, O mother, O celebrated wife of the son of the Pandavas. After Hanuman said this, he repeatedly jumped up into the air, higher and higher, joining the said Narada in dancing. He then continued to speak. O master of all masters, you are conquered by your great affection for your devotees. This is how you attract their heart. It is my greatest fortune that Pritha's middle son, Bhima Sena, is also my dear younger brother. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
See Hanuman ki.
Jai.
Huh? So many questions? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, thank you for the lecture. My question is on Agni Sita.
Jaja Sita.
Jaja Sita. You want 13,000 Jaja Sitas.
Mm.
Why did Ramachandra cause them to come? Why did he mold their forms? Was it that he was not satisfied with his Sita? Or then when they came now, they took human form and gave him another challenge. So what is the reason?
A Kshatriya, a responsible married person. You cannot do sacrifice without your wife. The wife must be with you for the successful execution of sacrifice. So at that time, Sita Devi has left. She was with Valmiki Muni. So he want to do sacrifice, what will he do? So he has to mold image of Sita and kept by his side to continue the service. That's why he did that. And to let us understand the importance of deity. All those images became live, fully live. So we should know what deity means. We're not doing idol worship. That's the reason why he molded that, not because he's looking for another wife. That is a culture. All right? Yes, sir. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much for the educating and purifying discourse. We performed religious for 13,000 years. 13,000 years means he must have lived when people lived for 100,000 years.
Most?
He must have lived. So his advent is
Yeah.
in Satya Yuga.
Yes.
When life span was 100,000 years. Then Krishna lived in Dwapara Yuga, right in Dwapara Yuga. Life was 1,000 years. Then Kaki will come in this age. In Trita Yuga, who was the main Krishna's incarnate at that time in Trita?
Krishna Garba.
Krishna Gaba.
Krishna Garba.
Okay, Krishna.
Yes.
But
Yes.
his activities were not much.
For that time, for you, he's not there, but that time, he's prominent. People worship him. He's a prominent deity that time. So he was.
Yeah, but like now we're knowing the pastors of Ramachandra, of Krishna also.
Yeah. All the incarnation of Krishna, not all are so prominent. Yeah, some are silent. Like Kalki, how many people know? We don't talk about Kalki. We don't put in water also.
Maybe because they have not come yet.
No, not because they are not.
That deities are not the-
We will not put in. Yes, bro.
Yes, sir, with the comfortable letter. So did you mention that Shalmandi went spy and he was able to kill the goddess who was protecting the gates?
Hanuman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Whereby all the citizens were sleeping, including even Ravana also too.
Yes.
So my question should have been, why at that time Hanumanji couldn't take the advantage of take back Sita to Ramachandra? Because the opportunity was there.
Mm.
You could have taken her back and sent her back to Ramachandra.
Mm.
Allow
Yes. Yes. when Hanuman got to after he searched everywhere, and Ashoka Garden was the last place, because that is the rendezvous of Ravana. That is the best place. And he went to chill out. That's what he said. Yeah, that's where he went to chill out. So he's the best. So he kept the best queen there. So when Hanuman got there and he resolved everything, he delivered the ring from Ramachandra to her. And so Hanuman was there when the Rakshasi came to torture her and threaten her. Hanuman observed all that. He was feeling pain. At the same time, he saw Vibhisana's daughter came after they left to come and consult her. So Hanuman came down and resolved everything with her. So he told her, "Let me take you away from me." She said, "No. That is not a Kshatriya. That's not the way Kshatriya behave. That means laziness. You have to show your power. You are a man, not. You can carry me with my husband, not me alone. So I will wait here, let him come here. That's a prophecy. He will come here, kill Ravana, then take me. And also, what was sitting there as Sita is not Sita Devi. Sita Devi came out from the fire. When a shadow Sita entered, because when she wanted to say, "No, you stay with another man for a whole year." There is doubt that you are still chaste. So let people believe that it's you. You can enter the fire, then you prove you have not burned, then it means that you are perfect. It's okay, so they enter the fire. But that was the process for original Sita to come out. So original Sita come out from there. Then he took her. That wouldn't have happened with Hanuman. He would have taken her job. Ramachandra will not be happy to see that. He will not be happy because it's the defeat for him. Therefore, he didn't take. He had to wait for the Lord. So also give Hanuman chance to. Yeah, let me go and see that man also. Say my business is not completed. I want to study him. I want to see him. For him to see him, he will not be allowed to go there. So you have to do something mischievous to qualify him to go there. He started killing his children. Destroyed Ashoka. He emptied the tree in only the small space for Sita to have shade. Only that small space, the remaining place was all gone. So he was informed that A monkey has rendered three legs. Yeah, Asuka Gandhi is completely three legs. What? A monkey? No, that cannot be a monkey. Go and bring him here. Who will bring Hanuman? The two sons, he came, the Hanuman killed them. He sent to a girl, Hanuman killed them. Said, that is not a monkey. Yes, not a monkey. See, Indrajit. When Indrajit came, he tried. Hanuman was oblivious. So he doesn't want to be the next. So he sent Varuna. It's a part of the game for him to see. Hanuman, okay. Oh, Varuna is coming. He didn't fight. So Varuna tied him up. So he was taken to Ravana. So, yeah, so you are the one. Okay. While he was there, he already studied everything about him. So the mission is complete. Yes, last question. Shall we do?
Mr. Pramod is asking, Hare Krishna Shraddha, if somebody white is dead, if somebody white is dead,
Yes.
then he can perform sacrifices, no?
If you want to do a special sacrifice, you must have. You must have it. If he's a householder, it is necessary. Even though Brahma did. It's a very beautiful person, that one not. Pushkara in Navadvip. For Brahma to do sacrifice, he has to see with the wife. So if he's not there, then you can put a picture of your wife. Put a picture and then do the sacrifice. All right?
Somebody else is asking,
Yes.
and the time of that pastime,
Hmm?
at the time of the animal pastime, what is the size of it?
And Sita Devi asked Hanuman, because when Hanuman entered there, it's a tiny monkey. When he came to her, that was big. So Sita Devi looked at him. My dear, what is your size? Because when she was taken across, she was measuring the vast ocean. So it's not possible for somebody to climb here. So she asked him, are you Garuda? What are you? What is your size? Hanuman said, small, medium, and large. He can expand the body to any extent. Hanuman said, my eternal size is always small. Sometimes, when the Lord like, He can give me any size. But my eternal form is small. That's the answer Hanuman gave to Sita Devi. Both. Yes. Lord Shiva is the face, the original father of Hanuman. It's an expansion. And the original father of Hanuman is Lord Shiva in Parvati. And Janeya, they are the last, this is the third. Hanuman had three births. The first one is Lord Shiva. Lord Shiva and Parvati in the forest. And they transformed into monkey form. So after after mating, she became pregnant. So Lord Shiva said, oh, very good, we have another child. He said, no, I already have one animal. I don't want to have a second one. That's Ganesh. already have one animal. I don't want to have another one because you're already pregnant. What to do? So after he delivers, he drove the baby. He drove the baby there. So what we are doing today is not a new thing. It's motherless baby. He has been in history. Kunti Devi too. Yes.
Then how about Anjali?
So, because Brihaspati saw him that time. So he picked him and gave to his wife. So they became the father and mother of Hanuman, the second batch. That's how Hanuman was raised up. So after that, then he became Anjaneya. From, yes. Is that the third batch? Yes. So it's an expansion of Lord Shiva. Vrindavan, that's the Quran mentioned is when Chaitanya who was teasing him, he didn't become angry. Though he didn't become angry because he knows the Lord. So he maintained himself. And Lord Shiva would have been angry. Why are you talking to me like this? But he didn't do that. Shri Hanuman ki jai. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Jai Guru Premanandi. Hari Hari.